Hi y'all, how y'all doing? It's your girl Raven, and this is Raven Spills the Tea. And Andrew Tate, alleged leader, cult leader of this young male manosphere, has fallen from grace, been banned from all social media, and it looks like everything that he has built is crumbling. Let's get into this. Social media personality Andrew Tate has been banned from Facebook and Instagram this week, and also TikTok, for violating parent company Meta guidelines on dangerous individuals and organizations. Basically, they're saying he's a cult leader. His videos continue to go viral on other social media platforms, especially TikTok, where videos tagged with hashtag Andrew Tate have been viewed 12.7 billion times. An account run by Tate was removed from TikTok, though other users continue to post his content. Ex kickboxer Tate, 35, was born in Chicago, Illinois on December 14, 1986, then raised in a small town in UK just north of London. In 2016, Tate stardom rose when he was kicked out of the Big Brother UK version after a video emerged of him appearing to hit a woman with a belt. Tate insisted he and the woman were our great friends, and that the whipping was totally consensual. But he was booted. After that video appeared, it looked like the woman was being attacked. They booted him once that video came out. At the time, Tate claimed that the video had been edited, claiming the footage was a total lie, trying to make me look bad. He went on to become a social media phenomenon, offering life and dating advice to an audience of mostly young men on YouTube and Facebook. Before his account was deleted, Tate had 4.7 million followers on Instagram alone. However, he is still active on YouTube with over 760 something thousand subscribers, and his clips continue to go viral on TikTok continuously. Tate has been accused of making misogynistic comments, including some that could incite violence against women, sparking a big amount of fury online. In 2017, he caused outrage by saying women must bear some responsibility if they're raped. At the height of the hashtag MeToo scandal, he argued it is acceptable for men to have multiple partners, but not women, saying, read the Bible. Every man had multiple wives, not a single woman had multiple husbands. It's against the will of God. It's disgusting. Tate says he is a successful coach who has also made many videos praising women and who plays an online character. So he's saying that this thing that he's doing is just an online character, y'all. It's not real. It's not. But in his videos that are being bombarded to young men, Andrew Tate says women belong in the home, can't drive, and are a man's property. He thinks rape victims must bear responsibility for their attacks, and dates women ages 18 to 19 only because he can make an imprint on them. meaning groom them. He is 35 or 36 years old. In other clips, the British American kickboxer who poses with fast cars, guns, and portrays himself as a cigar smoking playboy talks about hitting and choking women, trashing their belongings, and stopping them from going out. When you stop somebody from going out, that's kind of like hostage and kidnapping. It's bang on the machete, boom in her face, and grip her by the neck. Shut up, bitch, he says in one video, acting out how he would attack a woman if she accused him of cheating. In another, he describes throwing a woman's things out of the window. In a third, he calls an ex girlfriend who accused him of hitting her, an allegation he denies, and calls her a dumb hoe. Tate views have been described as extreme misogyny by domestic abuse charities, domestic violence groups, capable of radicalizing men and boys to commit harm to women and girls offline. But the 35-year-old is not a fringe personality lurking in an obscure corner of the dark web. Instead, he is one of the most famous figures on TikTok, where videos of him have been watched 11.6 billion times. Styled as a self-help guru man, offering his mostly male cult fan followers a recipe for making money, pulling girls, and escaping the matrix. Tate has gone in a matter of months from near obscurity to one of the most talked about people in the world. In July, there were more Google searches for his name than that of Donald Trump or Kim Kardashian. His rapid surge to fame was not by chance. Evidence obtained by The Observer and other outlets show that followers of Tate are being told to flood social media with videos of him. His cult followers are doing this, choosing the most controversial clips in order to achieve maximum views and engagement, because they know by having these kind of things come out, it will get the most views and traction. So it's like shock and awe people, you know, and of course, anything that's shocking, drama, beef, anything like that will gain views. That's his key to success. And that's what he teaches in this academy thing that he has as well. His the coordinated effort involving thousands of cult members of Tate's private online academy, Hustlers University, and a network of copycat accounts on TikTok has been described by experts as a blatant attempt to manipulate the algorithm and artificially boost his content. In less than 3 months, the strategy has earned him a huge following online and potentially made him millions of money, with 127,000 members now paying $49 a month to join Hustlers University community, many of them men and boys from the UK and US. Yet despite much of the content appearing to break TikTok's rule, which especially bans misogyny and copycat accounts, the platform finally took action and banned him. Whew. I'm telling you, it's a lot. In 2017, Tate moved to Romania to set up a cam girl business. In a since deleted YouTube video, he said it's easier to get off a rape charge in Eastern Europe, claiming this was 40% of the reason I moved to Romania. He added, I'm not an effing rapist, but I like the ideal of just being able to do what I want. I like being free. Now, earlier this week, schools in Australia have claimed that Tate has caused teens to display signs of toxic aggression, toxic sexism. Several private schools in Melbourne have reported incidents of extreme sexism and in some cases sexual harassment online. Educators are now pointing the finger at him for being the source of such controversy and have blamed him for the surge in misogynistic behavior exhibited by many of the male students. One teacher at an all girls school in Melbourne, CBD, told outlets this sort of male toxic influencer shit is fueling it. This term for sure. Chief executives of mental health charity, the Man Cave's Hunter Johnson, also said that Tate's viral videos were extremely concerning and that young men should instead follow a more positive male role model. They call his references Tateisms. They're literally using it as social currency for banter, but also disrespect. This truly is the cult of Andrew Tate. Often it is young men who feel like they've been ripped off, that they were entitled to intentions. Uh, they were entitled to attentions from girls and women. Were entitled to, particularly females' attention, and they didn't get it. If you have been affected by any of the issues, there even include numbers now for women to call for help. You're living man, if you're living now, here's what he has to say about America. If you're a man living in England or Germany or America or any of the Western world right now, you've decided to live in a country where any woman at any point in the future can destroy you. He was quoted as saying the UK news, he has been quoted as saying that he is happy that he lives overseas because it's people are not easily as bribed over there. Telling you, he has a lot of little ish that he wants to say. I tell you, he is a mother flipping trip. Like straight up, he is a mother flipping trip. Like some of the stuff you just can't believe that this man is saying. But I get it. I mean, to say it is to. This is a great way. He's using shock and awe to become famous off the backs of women. But he doesn't realize he's putting women and young girls at risk. Okay. So he has a program, the Hustlers University. The program was part of an online course that launched last year and promises to help Tate's followers who join earn thousands of dollars. Under that affiliate marketing program, members could earn commission by signing up new subscribers to the course and were encouraged to post videos of Tate to get as many referrals as possible. Doesn't that sound like a pyramid scheme, or is it just me? Sounds like a pyramid Ponzi scheme, whatever you want to call it, but it sounds kind of sketchy and scammy. According to his website, Hustlers University is a community where dozens of war room soldiers learn to make money through access to stock analyst reports, option plays, crypto, and more. But it has now been shut down. He has closed that. It's no more. That whole hustler thing that he had is gone. It's really been taken off. So a spokesperson for Tate did not respond to all the comments. Jesus, I can't believe this man is crazy. A spokesperson for Tate did not respond to all requests to comment on all of these allegations and the fact that Hustler University is now being looked at as a scam. Tate says the course has over 80,000 members, but insiders could not independently verify that number, and critics have called it a scam instructions for members, which have since been deleted, including advice such as what you ideally want to have is a mix of 60 to 70% fans and 40 to 30% haters. You want arguments. You want war. he, he's saying you want war. Okay, he is considered the new generation leader, cult leader of the manosphere. He frequently posts advice directed at young men and spews misogynistic, violent comments about women. On TikTok, the hashtag Andrew Tate had over 13 billion views as of mid August. Now, just recently on Friday, once again, Tate was banned from TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram because he violated the policies around dangerous organizations and individuals, and that he also violated policies on hate speech. Damn, dude. Jeez, you beating Trump. A TikTok spokesperson told outlets that his account was banned because misogyny is a hateful ideology that is not tolerated on TikTok, and its investigation is still ongoing about his content. The controversial media personality has been basically, I think the only thing that he has left at this point is probably, is he on, I think he still only has what, Twitter? I think so. I'm looking. I think the only thing he has left is that. Well, that is one part. And now, on top of that, Cardi B has been dragged into this hot mess. Yeah. Former UFC fighter Jake Shields has now put Cardi B all up in this mess. Yeah. Jake Shields. People are freaking out about young boys looking up to Andrew Tate, but totally fine with young girls looking up to Cardi B and the Kardashians. Wow. So Jake replies like, okay, Tate's main message is stop being lazy and making excuses and go work hard and get in shape and make money. Cardi is go do drugs, fuck random men, and go through life as a brain dead moron. Where is he getting that from? You sound like the biggest moron because that is in fact not true. He then goes on to say dozens of rapers. He's calling them rapers. Now he's going on hip hop and calling them rapers, not rappers. Because every word else in this thing that he wrote is correctly spelt. So he's calling them purposely. Let me see if I can bring it up bigger. Yeah, he's calling them rapers. And let me see if I can highlight it for y'all. No, right here. Yeah, have songs glorifying murder. Dozens of them have songs glorifying murder. There is nothing to glorify about murder in no rap song. If they're talking about it, it's usually like rest in peace, homie, or out here if you mess with me. It's a warning, leave me the heck alone. But Andrew Tate's the biggest problem. Wow. So he is choosing to pull in the hip hop community. So people are like, hold up, you can't compare the two. Tate's main message is that men are superior to women. Not the message I got from him. It's we are worthless unless we become somebody, and women are born with value. Yeah, okay. Jake, you full of shit. Then you're ignoring the bad parts of what he has done and the sexism that he's displayed in public. Yes, some of his messages are right, and I understand his point of view, but others are just misogynistic and completely wrong. By the way, this is not me saying that girls looking up to Cardi B and the Kardashians is right. That is also bad. So Jake says, I maybe say some things that are inflammatory, but having a bad amount of fame, I can say he truly understands girls better than most. What the flip is he talking about? So people are like, hold up, Cardi B is not violent. Andrew Tate is spreading hate and violation. Cardi B bragged about drugging and robbing men, okay? So please shut up. Now, hold the thing up. Cardi B talked about her past and her life as a stripper. And I am no in no way. I look. I am 100%. I've always been against the fact that she was drugging black men. I will always be against that whole part of her drugging black men and robbing them, because all it took was one person to be have an allergic reaction to whatever you gave that man, and he would die. Somebody would lose a husband, somebody lose a boyfriend, a brother, a nephew, a son. So I like Cardi. I like some of her music. Okay, but I am a Nicki girl. You know, but I don't think they should be bringing Cardi B's situation and the Kardashians into you a person that's basically saying treat women like ish. Okay, two different things. Okay, and so Cardi's like, you know what? Hold the flip up. How did I get into this mess? Because honestly, I ain't got nothing to do with this. So they thought Cardi wasn't gonna respond back. Oh no, Cardi clapped back like, hold the flip up. Okay? I got nothing to do with this, okay? I'm married. I don't smoke weed. I don't pop pills. I don't do coke. I'm a mom of two kids and I do a lot of charity work. But hey, let me put Cardi B into it to defend a man that who defends I didn't under a man who defends misogyny and rape. Yeah, honestly, I can understand you bringing Trump in it. I mean, he was out there talking about just grab him by the, crotch, but really? You picked Cardi B? Jake Shields? But I'm not surprised because, I mean, as much as I love watching fights, I stopped watching UFC because there's a lot of misogyny and a lot of things recently that came out about some of the fighters, some of the opinions of the owner, and I was just like, oh no, I can't support that. Sorry, I didn't realize that you were those type of people. I got to go. But I'm realizing, yeah, they're really that type of people because look at former UFC fighter coming out now and basically saying like, so the flip what? Oh yeah, he might have said this, he might have said that, but he's helping me work out. So if he's talking ish about, women and the patent, so what? He's still helping these little girls. What the? Oh, I can't. I just wanted to see if I could find. I wanted to see if I could find something and on. I wanted to see if I could find it because it's some that he said like, oh my gosh, like he has said some shish. Okay. While Tate is riding the new wave of internet fame this summer, in April, the Romanian police broke into his compound, right, after they received a tip that a U.S. citizen was being held against her will. The allegations went further and alleged that Andrew and his brother Tristan forced the women they were holding into doing, yes, that type of work. After the raid, he took to Instagram where he posted a picture in a fake interrogation room, smoking a cigar with a caption saying, "Officer, I think we can all agree that bitches love to lie." In the case, the allegations were fake. This is no way to discuss the very serious charge of sex trafficking, sexual violation, and abuse. This type of language trivializes the experience of millions of people around the world who are forced into sex work against their will. Yes, this is the type of ish that homeboy was saying. This is some crazy shish. Mm, mm, mm. And he also talked about how he liked living overseas because it was easier, in the US it's just is a cesspool. He considers the US and everything about the US a cesspool. He's like cops basically he really is going in on police officers, y'all. He's like police officers over here are easily to be bribed. And what he likes about Europe is that the cops are not able to take a bribe. You just can't give a cop some money. They actually follow the law over there in Europe. And over here in the US, cops are dirty, easily to bribe, and really he doesn't have great opinion about police officers at all. And he doesn't have a great opinion about the US. He really just considers it a shithole. Wow. Yeah. So, and he doesn't care. Women can't drive. If that upsets you, oh well. And he's like, I don't give a F. I don't give a damn that what I say upsets people. Oh, effing well. Because he loves the fact that what he says upsets people. He doesn't care. He don't. And he doesn't have great advice or a great opinion about the U.S. at all. So I don't understand how anybody in the U.S. is actually following him because he ain't got a great opinion about anybody. We can log out of that right here. So yeah, that is it. You got Jake Fields over here dragging Cardi B up into the situation, dragging the Kardashians into this mess. All because this flipping cult leader over here. Let me just because this cult leader over here is finally getting his just deserves, and he's getting canceled. You out here like they're seeing the effects of what you are saying. I get it that people, the days being controversial has always worked. It has always worked to make you money. But when it gets to the point that now young boys in school are now exhibiting those behaviors, and this is the point where boys are moldable, okay? And they're now reacting violently to women. They're actually reacting violently to little girls. They're now harassing girls. They're now demanding things from girls because they feel like, oh, I like you, and well, I feel entitled. This is when it becomes scary, and even educators are now speaking out. I want your opinion. Comment below. The fall of cult leader Andrew Tate and his now ban from social media. Mm-mm-mm. Too much.